Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about basically ammos, terraining, and weathering kits. As you can see, there is a stack of these things on my desk. See you guys inside. Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about ammo by MIG, their terraining kits. So these are basically how to build terrain, how to do terrain in a certain style. Now granted, this is all with MIG materials, but each of these boxes come with the materials you need to do it and also a book on how to do it. So as we get into the Warlord or Warhound Titan and its terrain kit, which I'm about to show you here in a little bit, these kits are kind of a fantastic starter point and honestly a great set of ideas on to figure out how I want to terrain this. These come all the way from remote desert. There's a weathering for combat kit, a volcanic soil, frozen tundra, lush jungles, there's foul swamps, fertile meadows, and even a create your own rocks kit in here. And I am actually missing kit number 2. I found the book, but kit number 2 has never kind of turned up to where I could get it. Which kit number 2 is Distant Steeps. Yeah, I managed to find the book, but I've never actually found the actual kit. So right now there's basically, I think 10 or 11 kits sitting on my desk, which I can't even get them all in shot, that we have to do from here and build a really cool mini. So basically I'm kind of looking at these kits as options, and I'm going to actually leave the options up to you guys. Do you guys want me to do a video per kit? Do you want me to just get these off my desk and don't care about them? Or, you know, I'm kind of looking at these, how can I use this in my model build for the Warhound Titan and the base that I'm actually about to show you. Now, one of the cool things about these, like I said, and we're going to actually open up one of these kits here in a few minutes, specifically this one. So these are all MIG. And they're just really cool, and you guys can see it's meant for wargaming, but just because it's meant for wargaming doesn't mean we can't use it for other dioramas and other things. These kits run anywhere from $40 to $75. I got most of these through spraygunner.com. If you guys haven't checked them out, go check them out. Great website for hobby tools. But I'm going to clear these off the desk, and we're going to open up the remote deserts one. I've already actually got the book out, and I want to show you how cool these kits are and just how awesome, especially if you're just getting into hobby painting, diorama painting, and stuff like this, how these can be great starter points. I'm not saying these are the rules at all. These can just be great starter points to help you step up your game. So before we hop over and we get that box opened up, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us as we do all kinds of new things and cool things here, as you can see. But also make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified of other videos. And also, guys, if you're liking the content, you're liking the direction we're going, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let us know that so we can continue on this trend. So, because again, we're doing hobbying, we're doing 3D printing, we're doing all kinds of fun stuff. So again, make sure you're subbed, and it is greatly appreciated, and consider joining our membership. So without that, let's hop over and let's get the remote desert box open. All right, guys, let's unbox one of these. So as I kind of said in the intro, I've got a ton of these, and I have honestly, I have a use for every single box. I have things I want to learn, because even in this hobby, if you think you know everything, you're wrong. There's always new techniques, new things coming out, new products coming out that change the way this works. So honestly, all these kits have a value to me, especially with some of the stuff that we're getting ready to do. So without further ado, let's take a look at what one of these boxes includes, what you get. Because I think these are really great boxes. I think the price points are pretty good, especially for the items that you get in the box. So let's take that off. And honestly, I think MIG has always been kind of a good company. So first off, we've got the book. Lots of good stuff in here. Very well picture laid out how to use the products in the book, what each product does, what it's all for, and honestly, the artist that's teaching us how to do this today. So lots of good information. This one is all about remote deserts, which for me, I personally want to use this one in regard to a Necron army that I've been working on in kind of a side project. So really cool ways to make your Space Marines look like they've been trudging the desert, trudging through the mud, trudging through the quicks, riverbanks almost. So really good educational book, because I'm one of those, you can always learn, there's always new things to do and always new things you can need to look at. So we've got some static grass to help with our bushes and just the dead grass that may be in the bush. We've got some nice bag of desert stone. It feels a lot like kind of cork ballasts to use. We got some common sedge. I will have to explore that one. I've never used these before. So then you've got your colored tufts. These make life a lot easier when you're trying to put some plantation on your bench. So definitely worth looking into. Then you've got the products. So you've got your shader, a light clay shader. We've got Quake, which this one will, when it dries, it's a crackling crater, will create that crackling mud effect. That's pretty cool. We've got sand pigment, so powdery pigment that we brush on into the glue. We've got MIG Splash, which is medium density mud, basically. Kind of a texture paint. This is dry earth to kind of work with and figure out and learn how to use as you go through the book. We've got Dio dry brush paint from Ammo. It's acrylic. All this stuff, most of the stuff is all acrylic based, so keep that in mind as well. We've got Nature Effects Kirk's Soil to kind of paint in and give our color to our desert terrain and give highlight. Then you've got enamel thinner, because there is enamel paints in here, guys. This is not all acrylic. Even though I love acrylic, sometimes you got to use the enamel. Then you've got your vignettes, acrylic sand. So you basically can paint this on and give a base sand effect. So honestly, a lot of people just use this and some light ballast and they get away with the sand effect. But, you know, all in all, when you take a look at this kit, and then also we have an oil brusher, which is, what color is this? Dust. So that you got to shake up and you can utilize as well to give highlights. So in that entire box, you get all those goodies. Now, you know, that's a pretty good amount of stuff in a $65 box. Now, when I purchased it was $65. It might be more expensive now. But basically, I mean, when you look at this, just the books are around $6 or $7. And if you were to go to spraygunner.com, you're going to probably spend more buying this individually. And all of this correlates to what the artist did in the book to create that terrain effect. So this is just one kit. I think there's actually 12 of them. Like I said, I've never found kit number 2. I found the book, but I've never found the kit. It's always been out of stock when I need it. But this desert sand effect, that crackle creator texture right there, that doesn't have to be just for desert. That could be for muddy banks of a dried clay in a battlefield. And it's one of those things, taking stuff like that onto your foam and cork can actually kind of give you a really cool effect as you go through and take a look at this stuff. So, and as we kind of use these different tools, now to me, for what we're doing with the Warhound Titan, with the muddy terrain, the colors are off. Because, you know, this is a muddy trench warfare, exploded, burnt up area that a Warhound Titan's going to be stepping through. And Kriegsmen are running through the trenches and stuff like that. So the colors themselves are not right. This is probably not going to be something that fits me here. I may have more wanted the Vietnam earth versus the sand. But the sand, like I said, I have armies out the wazoo. I've got Necron, I've got Old World, I've got 30K. I'm going to use this stuff somewhere or somehow in a vignette. Who knows? When we get to the Warhound Titan, or not the Warhound, the Warlord Titan, that base is going to be crazy. And one of the main colors I'll be using is probably a lot of that concrete and that asphalt texture in that diorama. So all of this stuff has an effect. This one, while geared towards the remote desert, it's going to be used for a ton of stuff, guys. So, and overall, I bet if I were to buy this online all separate and put it in a cart, I'm betting probably 90 bucks. So there's definitely a savings in buying it in the box sets. So I'm going to hold on to this, and if you guys want to see me actually do a terrain base for my Necrons with this kit, please leave a comment down below. And also, I'm going to ask the questions. Do you guys want me to unbox each kit and do a video about each kit, utilizing it? Because in all honesty, I can utilize these kits in so many ways. I mean, just kit number 8 is all based around aircraft and spaceship weathering. I mean, we could touch on that and on that stuff all day long. Kit number 3 is one I definitely wanted in the arsenal for weathering combat armor. And what's pictured right on the box? A warlord, or that's not a warlord titan. It's I think that's a Colossus Imperial Knight. But again, same concept. All these concepts and all these items in this kit will be used to weather and make a realistic impact on the Titans. So guys, go head over to spraygunner.com, check these out, and you may find one that fits your fancy or project you're working on, and let you get some cool goodies for not a horrible price, and just kind of step up and learn a new tactic to your painting game. Because I mean, one of the ones that I'm really interested to play with, the volcanic soils, looks like so much fun, and just the different things involved in there. Now note, airbrushes, all that kind of stuff doesn't come with the kits, but you get all kinds of really cool stuff. The other one that I was kind of looking at to challenge myself is the Frozen Wasteland. There's a lot of options in those Frozen Wastelands to play with. So guys, with that said, this is the end of this week's video. I hope you guys find it informative, and honestly, I'm looking to you guys to help give me some course of direction here. So do you guys want me to see actually doing step-by-step, use how the kit is designed to be used to make terraining? And honestly, I have enough armies around here to do all kinds of different stuff, because I've got 30k Space Marines, I've got Necron, I've got Death Guard, I got a lot of Warhammer minis and other things that need basically basing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the content today, and if you did, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that sub button down below and join us, and also hit that thumbs up button. It really does help us out, gets the video out there in the algorithm, and lets us be seen more. So thank you guys. If you're curious about these, there are links down in the description to get out to Spray Gunner and take a look. Thank you guys, and catch you in the next video.